And the very first thing which I'm going to be going and confirming is that I am working here in Virginia. Okay, that is really, really nice. And then we will go and check it out, the EC2 dashboard, that what all resources we do have running over here. And the dashboard shows that we actually do not have any kind of resources which are currently available here. And that is great. That is very nice. So means we do have a fresh lab to work with. Okay. So what all the work which we have done over the previous uh, over the previous weekend, that's all gone, and we do have a fresh lab, fresh environment for us to work. So first I'm going to be going and doing is I'm actually going to be going and trying to create a virtual machine with the all standard configuration. Okay, and we will try to create this machine as a Linux machine. Okay, and we will also going to try to install the web server on it through automation. So I will go and click on, say, I want to launch a new instance. So you will find that we are going to be going and creating multiple virtual machines on a kind of a everyday basis. Okay, when we are going to be working, we actually going to be going and creating a lot many resources every day. Okay, I will call that one as my Linux web server. Okay, which image I do need? I do need Linux. That is fine. Okay, the first one. Amazon Linux is good. Instance type, I will go with the T2 micro, part of the free tier, which is perfect, which is good. And a key pair, yep, we do need a key pair. So I will go ahead and create a new one, calling it my key. All right. So all these network settings are okay. Okay, all these are good. Okay. All right. Okay. So looks like Ravi, you have some question. You raise your hand. Is there any blocker for you? Is there any critical stuff for you just stopping you from doing this work? So looks like Ravi, you have some question. You raise your hand. Is there any okay, let's continue. We are going to be going and using the firewall here, and SSH is fine, but we need to edit it, and we need to go and add the HTTP as well. So let's go and edit these network settings, and we are going to be going and creating a new security group. I'm going to go and call that one as a my firewall. Okay. SSH is fine because it's going to be giving us a connectivity to this Linux machine. And we are going to go and add one more rule here. And that rule is going to be for the web service. Okay. And I'm going to go and select anywhere. So let all IPs have an opportunity to connect to it. Okay. So no restriction. Okay. So these two rules looks good here for the security group. One for the SSH anywhere. Second, HTTP, that is also anywhere. Okay, so these two are good for me. default storage works. Okay, and now we are going to be going in the advanced details. And when we go in the advanced detail, we are going to go and scroll all the way toward the end. Okay, and we are going to go and add some scripts so that we will be able to do the installation for the web server in an automated way. Okay, so this is a place where we are going to be adding some shell commands. So those commands are going to be automatically executed when the machine is going to go and boot for the first time. And this is the same thing which we have done during the last session as well. So why I'm doing this is so that I don't have to go and log into this Linux machine and then do this installation manually. Okay, I would like to go and do this in an automated way. So the shell scripts are available here in the resources sheet in the chat. Okay, we are going to be going and using the same. So we are trying to install the Apache web server, trying to start that service as well. And this will help us do the installation in an automated way. Okay. So that's what I mean to automate it, Ravi. Okay. That's how we are doing the installation of the web server in an automated way, so that we don't have to go and install, go to the log into the Linux box and then run these commands manually. Okay. The another thing to keep in mind is that all these commands are going to be executed only once, okay, when the server is going to boot for the very first time. Okay, do we need to learn these shell commands? Okay, actually not. Amazon is not going to go and check your knowledge on that, how good you are with Linux or how good you are with Windows. Okay, so Amazon is not concerned about that. Amazon just want that you are aware of the Amazon technologies or not. Okay, but I mean, if you want to work in the cloud, so it's a good idea to go and learn something onto the PowerShell, something onto the shell script. At least you should be able to read and interpret that what it is doing, right? Otherwise, for this training program, no, it is not a mandate that you need to learn it. Okay, and Amazon is not going to ask you that in the exam. But to fulfill your role, to play your role, to grow in the cloud. So if you have the ability to go and read and understand what's doing, that's going to be very, very helpful. All right, let's go and say launch the instance, and then we are going to wait for this machine to complete. Can we explain these commands? Oh yeah, sure. I think these are just I think 2 or 3 commands. I can expand a little bit more on that. So the very first one is we are saying that we want to execute all these commands in bash shell. Okay. So in Linux, we do have some different shells like Corn shell, Born again shell. We have a C shell, right? Different shells are available. And all of them have different syntax. In the first command, we are saying yum install http. Yum is a installer repository. This is going to be looking at this particular package, which is Apache package, and going to be helping install it. Okay. Then once we install this web server, we are starting this service. We say service http and start means start this Apache service starts running. And then third command is actually creating one file called index.html. And this file is actually getting created underneath this path. And this file is going to have this content added to it. Okay, so you can customize this particular content, and you will see this will be automatically populated in this HTML file and will be shown as a web page. And then finally, the last command, what it is doing is it is actually making this particular service permanent. Okay, so once you make this service permanent, that means next time when you reboot your server, this Apache web service is gonna start automatically. Okay, you don't have to start the service is gonna start in an automated way. So that's it. that's what we are trying to do here. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're welcome. So let's go ahead and launch this instance. And if there is no mistake, if there is no time to build an image out of it, okay, we'll use some part of Python here. I'm using the JSON. Are you also ready with your machine? Is that good for you? Actually want to go and use more resources on, and after that you will find that is going to be a one option given to you here which says change instance type. Okay, but you will realize that this particular option is actually grayed out. That means you won't be able to go and change the instance type right now. Okay, and that is the one of the limitation which we have here with the vertical scaling. So if you want to scale up or you want to scale down, you actually cannot do that on the fly. You actually require a downtime. Okay, state. Then we'll be able to go and make these machine with the here. Okay, so when you will you will find all the information related to it. We are not deleting it. Okay, we are not removing it. We are just powering it off. We are just letting this machine go. Okay, the machine is gonna ask, is it down for you? Is it good? And then we'll find the change instance type is actually activated. Okay, it is showing that it is all good. Okay, so now it says that currently I am using a T2 micro machine, and it says which machine you would like to go and shift to. Again, we can actually go and choose from the predefined models which are available there. So if I go and check it out this list, you see we do have a lot many different models which are shown here. Okay, so what I'm interested in is I actually want to go and use the T2 medium server. Okay, so we do have a long list to choose from. Okay, there's a long list here to select the server you do need, and here is the all the more different models which are from the T2 category, and I'm going to be selecting one which is above there, say T2 medium, and T2 medium is going to give me more resources. Okay, so T2 medium is gonna, and that's it. And you'll find in your current selection, it's actually going to be going and start showing that the instance type is medium right now. Okay, it's not micro anymore. Now, as the machine, you will be charged as soon as not action instance state, and then say start this instance, power it on.